Hey guys, so today I'm going to give you an update on how this round of Clomid is going and the symptoms I've had during my 2-week wait. So I'll just jump right into it. I am, like I said, this is my third round of Clomid. Last round, round 2, I actually did get pregnant, and if you haven't, I made a whole series of videos on that. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. It wasn't a healthy pregnancy, but I am back at it again this month, and so I took Clomid days 5 through 9 of my cycle, and then I think I ovulated, so that's good. I've been ovulating pretty regularly, and I've ovulated, I think, every time I've taken Clomid, so I wasn't too surprised, but still, it's always a relief when you actually ovulate. So this month, I think I ovulated around day 16 or 17, which is a little bit earlier than I've ovulated other months. Other months with and without Clomid, I've ovulated day 18 and 19, so I know your cycle can fluctuate, and I think my body's still recovering from what happened last time with when I had my ectopic pregnancy, but I don't know, just thought it was a little bit different than other months because of that. So I'm trying to take it as a good sign, but I mean, I don't know how much what day you ovulate affects how likely you are to get pregnant. I don't think it affects it at all, probably. Everybody's so different, they can't really know. So I did take ovulation tests to confirm that I ovulated, and I took 2 different types of tests, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And one of them shows that I ovulated more closer to last Tuesday, just this past Tuesday, and the other one looks more like I ovulated on Wednesday. And with Clomid, for me, ovulation is really painful, the days leading up to ovulation. You know when you get a cramp in the bottom of your foot? It feels like that kind of in your ovary. It's just very crampy in your ovaries, for me at least. And as soon as I ovulate, that feeling completely goes away. So based on my physical feelings of cramping, I think I ovulated on Tuesday, and that's what one of my ovulation tests said. So I'm going with Tuesday. I have been taking my temperature too, and my app, my Fertility Friend app that I put all my temperatures in, says I ovulated on Wednesday, but so I don't really know. I'm either 4 or 5 DPO today, depending on when I actually did ovulate. So for me, let's say I'm 5 DPO. The 2-week wait isn't really a 2-week wait because my luteal phase is short. So usually I would get my period by 9 or 10 days after I ovulated. So really, if I am 5 DPO, 5 days from now, I should be getting my period if it didn't work. So I hope the next 5 days goes quickly, and I hope I don't get my period. And then I think this month I'm going to test around day 9 or 10. Normally I don't like to take pregnancy tests at all because it's just I don't like seeing the negative. It hurts, and they're expensive, and so I usually just wait and see if I get a period. But from what happened last time, and again, I made a whole series of videos on this, but I didn't know I got pregnant last time because I did start bleeding right when I was supposed to. And the reason I was bleeding is because it was an ectopic pregnancy, and so it wasn't implanted in the right place, and so my body was bleeding because it was trying to tell me something was wrong. And so I never took a pregnancy test, and I started a new round of Clomid, and so I freaked out when I realized I was pregnant, and I just don't want that to happen ever again. So I am going to be testing this month. So I am planning to test on Friday because we are going away for the weekend, not too far away, but for a little family thing. And I just don't want to wait until Sunday evening to test, and I don't want to do it while I'm gone. So I'm going to take one on Friday, and then I will take one again on Sunday if it's negative and I haven't gotten my period. That's kind of what my plan is. I don't know if I'm going to post a video on Friday. Depends on what the results are. If it's negative and I can just put it up really quick, then I might do it. But if it's positive, then I probably will wait because I don't know if I'm gonna want to try to tell my husband some way or whatever. So I don't know. Don't think it's positive if I don't put a video up on Friday, because it might also still be negative and I just didn't like have the energy to put a video up because I'm working and I have dinner plans, and I might be like emotional about it too and not really want to like edit a video at that point. So, but on like, sorry, I'm rambling a little bit this video. I just like, I don't know, I just feel like I was feeling really good about this cycle until today. Like I just started getting nervous, and I think that's because it's getting closer to when we'll know. And I do think like this is the first cycle I actually believe it's possible. Like other cycles, I was like hopeful, but was really didn't think it was realistic. And then like since we did get pregnant last time we took Clomid, I feel like, okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the time we're gonna get pregnant. So I don't know, it just feels like it's a little bit stressful. But so what are my symptoms? So like 4 or 5 DPO, if you're pregnant, you're probably not gonna have any symptoms. When I actually was pregnant, I was like 3 weeks pregnant and I had no symptoms except I was bleeding, and that's just because it was an ectopic. Like my boobs weren't sore, like nothing. I had no idea. And I'm somebody who's pretty in tune with my body, and I really try to track everything so I can like know where I am with stuff, and no idea, had no idea. So I'm not reading into my symptoms too much, but I think mostly what they are is symptoms from progesterone, and I'm not taking a progesterone supplement, but when after you ovulate, your body starts producing progesterone. So the symptoms I've had is, one, I have had like the days after ovulation, like some pinching and cramping feelings in my uterus area, and I'm hoping that is my lining building up, but who knows. Right after I ovulate, this always happens, my nipples get sore, and like they've stayed kind of sore a little bit this month for a few days. Usually it goes away after a day or two, but they're not like super sore, it's just like a little bit more than normal. And then the other thing that happened that's like, I haven't had this happen in so long, and it could be like a number of things that caused this, but I got a really bad cramp in my calf, and like so bad, like my muscle was sore for like 2 days. And that was right when I woke up in the morning. So again, who knows if that's like what that's related to. That can be caused by a whole bunch of things, dehydration and whatever. But that's something that did happen. So yeah, so I'm excited. Like I'm really glad I took Clomid this cycle. As you guys know, if you've watched like my recent videos, I was considering like just trying naturally for a while, because that's what my reproductive endocrinologist kind of suggested. But I don't want to wait, and I'm really glad that I ended up taking Clomid. So yeah, I'll show you guys my ovulation test so you can see like what the progression looked like this month, and that'll be it for this video. So these are the ovulation tests I took this month. This brand is the First Response with the 2 lines, and these are the Wanfos. I got them on Amazon, and they're really inexpensive, so if you're trying to save money, definitely would recommend these. As I've mentioned in other videos, I think these ones for me are a lot more sensitive than these ones. I never fully get like a dark a line that's like darker than the control line, because with an ovulation test, like the control line is supposed to be as dark, or sorry, the test line is supposed to be as dark or darker than the control line to be a positive. Like just because there's something showing up doesn't mean it's a positive test, unlike a pregnancy test. So we'll start with the First Response. This is days 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I did start testing before day 16, but I didn't keep those tests because they were so negative. On the First Response, day 16 is definitely negative, and then day 17 and 18 look a lot darker, and then 19 and 20 are definitely lighter, but I think 17 was the darkest. It's hard to tell now that it's been like several days, but anyway. So for the Wanfo, it showed up a lot differently. This top test is day 16, and to me that looks positive, and day 17 is also positive, and then 18, 19, and 20 are definitely lighter. So I ovulated somewhere around there, I'm guessing, I'm hoping, and yeah. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed and you want to find out if this month we are getting pregnant, then hit the subscribe button. And I'll try to put a video up as soon as possible. And as soon as I know, I'll try to let you guys know. And hopefully it'll be good news this month. And if not, then we will just try again next month. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.